Okay, guys, we're finished with that unit and we're moving on to Unit 3, the Mediterranean scene. Now, the Mediterranean plays a pivotal role in world literature from this era. The Greeks and the Italians were writing up a storm. So we have two main texts that we're going to be reading for this. First, the Odyssey, which is going to be featured for your discussion board post, your quiz, and for your essay. The Odyssey is maybe something you've already read, but I assure you, if you have not read it, you have certainly heard of it somewhere, somehow. It's a super famous Homeric epic poem about a journey of a man who's just trying to get home. I encourage you guys, even if you've read it before, take some time to reread it. You might find something new. I provided a version that is a bit abridged just because I find that the more streamlined versions are a little more useful to write about. The other piece that we're going to be looking at is the Decameron. This is an Italian piece that might seem a little bit familiar to you. The Decameron is set during the Italian Black Plague in the 1400s, I believe. And a group of friends decide that they are going to quarantine together in order to avoid catching the plague. But they need something to do. So what do? They tell stories to each other, and that becomes the Decameron. So the Decameron is very interesting for us in a COVID-19 world, and a lot of people are starting to notice that, including the New York Times. The New York Times got together a bunch of famous writers and said, hey, let's do a COVID-19 Decameron. And this is what we're going to be focusing on for Project 3. I want you guys to look at this piece that sounds very parallel to things that we're going through today and look at the ways in which they're similar or dissimilar. Again, there's a creative option for this project, but there's also a less creative option if you don't feel like doing that. I encourage you guys to have fun. I encourage you guys to really give yourself the time and opportunity to read these pieces. As always, I want you to make sure that you're reading a little bit each day and not waiting until Friday to turn in stuff or get your reading done. Remember, you can always turn in stuff early. I'm here if you need me. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to seeing what you produce. Have a great day.